Hi there, it's me Freshy, and I want to briefly talk about Halo 1 Rebalanced by Ruby of Blue. I know I'm late to the party, but this mod makes the best Halo campaign even better. This is going to be a really short rant, so I won't go into much detail. I will say though, I love how the mod makes the Covenant explosions and some of the weapons sound more distinct like in Halo 2 and 3. The mission thumbnails being in the classic graphics, the wildlife, the greater emphasis on exploration, the vehicles, and the new flood environments are all great stuff, but I want to talk about the weapons and NPCs. I actually like trying out rebalancing mods. Sure, they're dime a dozen, and I'd like to see more original content, but it's a testament to how some of the sandbox is underwhelming. Let's be honest, some weapons in the Bungie games are either redundant, non-viable in most situations, or both. The important weapons are well designed, so the combat is still pretty great, but I think every weapon should be viable in one way or another. As much as I love Halo 1, the AR, Needler, and Plasma Rifle to a lesser extent struggle to justify their place in the sandbox. Ruby fixes this in his mod. The weapons all feel fun to use while filling their respective roles. The AR is no longer stupidly inaccurate, the Needler is a good niche weapon, and the Plasma Rifle is a beast against elites. The new weapons kick ass too, like the Fuel Rod Gun, the Sentinel Beam, and the Energy Sword, which looks amazing by the way. I prefer its cyan glow to its Halo 2 and 3 appearance, and I'm glad Ruby and Mynameislol kept it faithful to CE. The inclusion of ODSTs, Engineers, and Elite Ultras are a great way to keep CE consistent with the other Bungie games, but I think the Flood is the star of the show here. The Elite combat forms have different armor based on their rank, and the human forms come in Marine, Armored Marine, and ODST variants. I also love the Flood Flora and Green Fog in the later levels. It makes the Flood even scarier than they already are. My only gripe with the mod is the inclusion of ODSTs and 2 betrayals. Hear me out. An important aspect of Halo CE's third act is that the Chief and Cortana are up against the Covenant, Flood, and Sentinels by themselves. This emphasized the fact that the situation on the ring was so bad that the Marines were overwhelmed by both the Covenant and the Flood. Whenever you do make contact with an ally, like Keys or Foehammer, they get killed. Having Marines, let alone ODSTs, fight alongside you slightly conflicts with the tone of desperation and loneliness in the third act, especially considering the fact that the Sentinels have already turned on you. 343 Guilty Spark betraying you meant your last physical ally is now another enemy. Sorry about that rant. I really adore this mod, and I do think it's an upgrade in every other way. Kind of like Half-Life M mod by Gunship Mark II, which you should also check out if you're a Half-Life fan. I can't wait to see what Ruby does with his Halo 2 Rebalanced mod. It already looks fantastic, and I can't wait to play it. I'm more hyped for it than the CE remake. Ruby and the rest of the Rebalancing team, if you're watching this, keep doing what you're doing. I'm really excited for H2R. This is Freshy Samuel, signing off.